Hey, how are you? This is a reading for you. It is not attached to a specific zodiac sign. The intention is, if you come across these videos, it should benefit you in some way. There is always an extended and Patreon limited content available on my Patreon, link below. My website's below as well, social media, everything. So, that being said, I want to thank everyone so much for subscribing and liking and commenting, sharing all the stuff you guys do. I truly appreciate it, and it makes a world of difference for me. So, with that being said, now let's begin. A death, an ending, maybe a loss of emotions or emotional detachment. I feel like you're kind of emotionally detached. And this isn't, a bad thing. I feel like you're seeking opportunity in your own way. I think there's very much a focus on going after your goals and not being particularly attached to many things along the way or people until there is organic development, I guess. Like, you have your vision of what you're kind of going for. And there's like a sense of knowing that everything will come along with it. And maybe the time isn't now or something, you know? Clarify. Okay. So, wait, I don't know. Clarify this. I think there's a lack of motivation in some way, or there has been, or you've been distracted from work, or your mind hasn't been on work. Maybe it's been on, things that are all well and good, but it's ultimately been a distraction, and you're kind of, I don't know, shaking it off or something. It's like you have everything there, all the potential, all the tools, everything, but there's sort of like a less than mature way, or more scattered, or less developed way you've been moving. I think that's on your mind. I mean, that's very much like what's showing up here for your thoughts. I don't know, and you may be like moving in a particular kind of way to avoid being alone, which I would be careful of that. Everything's stable on ground level, though. There's nothing to worry about. Again, I think a lot of the conflict comes from in your own mind. You've come out of a place, you know, I feel like you've been in a long period of not having faith in things coming together for you, of feeling like you didn't have it in you, or you were less like desirable, or you were not becoming what you wanted, or, you know, it's like your shot was slipping away, or your ideal relationships, business things, like whatever it is that's important to you in your life, right? You feel like you were missing the mark for a long time. And I think you finally have come out of that, because there's a sense ahead of you of dropping something and loosening up. And this may even be out of your nature in a lot of ways, or like how you typically do things. Yeah. So again, I think the problem is in your mind, because there's a lot of fear here, but everything is going fine. Like, you're stable. There's an opportunity here for something. I don't know what's ahead. Oh, clarify the higher powers. This is very much about your independence in a lot of ways. Yeah, I mean, I feel like relationships probably aren't much of a concern for you right now. It's like you have your views set on a few specific things, and like anything that's not that isn't really your priority at the moment. Yeah, it's like you're shedding a lot of people off of you, or a lot of situations maybe, but I'm seeing these as people. There's anxiety. Oh, but this is what like kind of shows you truth and moves things forward. Oh, hey. You know, there could be a sense of like overlooking something good here. It's not like it's like an option that you must go with or something, but it's like maybe the debate about it is like there's, you know, there's certain things or people or whatever that are promising or that have your attention, but it's like you can't get yourself there. You're not like enthused in some way for some reason. Very much a moment of pause, I think, because you understand who you are and where you're going and what you're striving for. So it's like there's like this real emphasis on moving slow and wise. So I'm gonna carry this over to the extended on Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing and all of that. If you want to check out the extended, definitely join me over there. Link is below, and yeah.